Welcome back everybody into day 13th of the FTMO challenge. If you remember, yesterday was a really rough day. Let me just show you and remind you about yesterday. We closed the day like this, minus 2.8% yesterday. And today, yesterday of course we analyzed the reasons why. We spent 1 hour really talking about it and seeing what I was doing wrong. Was just being unlucky? Was it just taking poor trades? And as you can see, as you will see today, I wanted to really keep it simple and quick and brief. So as you can see, only 3 trades that I took this morning, this day, in a whole day, and they were very well thought. So if you guys remember yesterday, what I was thinking about is that I was not taking trades when the price was trending. So for example, if we just watch GJ randomly doing New York, I will try to catch sells here, or when I see a bounce, okay, I try to catch a buy, then a sell, then a buy, forgetting the whole picture that the price was still in a big range. So what I came up this morning was, okay Stefano, you know what you can look for, so there's no reason to rush any trade. So that's why I ended up being in pre-London and London Open. As you can see, DJ was moving in a quite good direction. It was trending bearish and the price was staying below this previous PSA. So as you can see, came on the chart around this time and I waited patiently. Even if the prices was trending bearish, I was not trying to catch the first sign and then struggle with, I don't know, maybe this one goes 2 pips above before going down, and then I can say that I was being unlucky. I was just waiting for the price to continue and to resume with momentum. And gold during London session, I think it was not, yes, it was slowly moving bullish. I saw this, but as well the price was not moving with the momentum, and I identified this area, which was my area of interest for today. And yes, and it was really regarding short term, and the blue one was of course regarding the hourly time frame. Yes, was very well respected hourly PSA. I also guess that this one, yes, is another one as well. Look how many, and this one we might find something here as well. Strong rejection here, which is quite a PSA over there, and the candle close. Okay, and of course here down below, as you can see, multiple touches of this price exactly on the dot. And let's go back into the 1 minute, and as I was telling you, this one, very good. I had this PSA that I wanted the price to break above in order to possibly have some bullish price action, but as you can see, yes, it went, but it was quite messy, and I was in another trade at this time. Later I identified that the price broke up and retested once or twice, both either here or here would have been a nice entry. This one with further confirmation and would have gone to my TP, but it's absolutely fine. It was in my bias and I didn't take it because I was already in a trade on GJ. And as you can see, I took this, saw this order block being created, and right before London Open, I saw that the price was breaking and staying below the order block. So I took a sell here after this candle close, and as you can see, I had partials at 15 and 20 pips, and then full TP at 30 pips. Scalp done. I didn't watch gold because I was focusing on GJ, but as I just told you, this one would have been as well not as quick as GJ. GJ in 10 minutes, 15 minutes was done, 16 minutes. Gold would have taken like 30, 40 minutes to go to full TP here. 30, 25 minutes to go to full TP, but it was much choppier. GJ instead was not taken out here, stayed below. As you can see, the 10 pips, which was unlucky in the last few days, was not taken out because it was above the PSA and then went to my TP. I didn't manage this trade very good because I took the automatic 15 pips, then I took manually 0.15 at 20 pips, while I could have and should have waited for the full TP with like 0.25 at 30 pips. This one was quite a bit a mistake, but was not so bad because I was happy about the trade that I took. Later on, we go into New York and I was watching gold. As you can see here, okay, New York, the price is again very bullish. We even broke above this previous PSA, broke and retested. We have the PCE confirmation showing that the inflation is still high. So when I took the entry was break, retest. As you can see, if we just remove everything, these two candles for me were very nice confirmations because they grabbed liquidity and they closed above the PSA. So I took my entry here, and of course 2 candles I was taken out. So that's where I had my second loss, my first loss of the day, but it was absolutely fine. I was very still okay, and yes please, and I kept being in a good mindset. What happened later on was that I didn't start to think about selling. I could have easily fell into thinking about selling here after this PSA giving my confirmation, but we still had this PSA on the left, and I was lucid enough to say, okay, no, it's not trending bearish yet. And I will need further confirmations to enter sells. For now, I'm still bullish bias. So when I saw that the price was bouncing from here, I saw exactly as this one, I saw this red candle getting rejected all the way up, basically from this PSA. I saw another candle closing up. I said, okay, this might be the start of the new bullish leg. So I took my entry exactly here, 15 pips, and I didn't want to watch the chart, and it was like 15 minutes before going to even the stop set break even. Yeah, 18 minutes, but I was working, I was not looking at the chart, and as you can see, price went down to like 5 pips, but bounced from my PSA multiple times and just went up and went to like 54 pips here. So I got the partials at 30 pips here, and then full TP even further than usual. And as you can see, this entry on an intraday time frame, did I remove? Okay. Yes. On an intraday time frame would have been like 160 pips over without ever going back to my entry in a very, very structured way. You can see it would have been all the way up. And but as a scalper, I took my buy, I took my piece of the pie, and I just left the charts because I was so happy, because today I took 3 trades. All 3 of them were in trend. I waited for it to go in trend. This one was unlucky, but it's part of the game. And I catch this very nice entry, stayed into it, and then went to full TP. So as you can see here, second loss was this one, and the third one was this one. I didn't chart, but as you can see today, very green day. So this one is the bad managed trade of GJ, and this is the first loss and the full win, 30 pips and 54 pips with the spread and slippage, and plus 1.3 overall. So we end up being down overall in the challenge only 0.5%. Perfect. Okay, guys. Tomorrow is NFP. See you tomorrow.